everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. I feel a little bit weird filming again, but I'm going to try and get myself back into the swing of it. So today I'm going to be testing out the new Charlotte Tilbury The Icons palette. So this is the packaging. As you can see, you've got a bit of a David Bowie kind of inspo going on there, and it says eyes to hypnotize. So this one is a limited edition palette. I'll leave the price down below. Packaging as well is the same on the actual palette. So the palette is like a kind of gold, rose gold plastic palette. For the money I paid, I did expect it to be a little bit more like, I don't know, like weighty maybe, I don't know. Like this is plastic, as you can hear, and you've got all the shades as normal on the back. As you can see already from where I've held it, it does get quite grubby, but I do love like the imaging on the front. Like it's really different. I don't really think there's any other palettes with this sort of packaging. So inside you get this little sheet where it says day eyes, date eyes, diva eyes and disco eyes, and then they're in line with the colours inside the palette. So as you can see, the colours are quite nice. You've got a pop of colour here, you've got more of your kind of warm colours, a bit more of like a pink kind of colour. This section at the front here is the date eyes. So again, it's got like your prime, enhance and smoke shades like her smaller palettes do. Then you've got your day eyes on the next row with your golds and warm kind of coppery colours. And then you've got diva eyes, which is kind of a little bit more, I'd say this is like the most natural row, like what you would wear on a daily basis. So you've got like your warm browns and golds. And then lastly, you've got the disco eyes, which is your greens and blues. So that one really intrigues me because obviously all of the colours in here are glitter. But yeah, the ones at the bottom are kind of more like a satin finish. That's what they look like to me, but I haven't swatched them yet. I already wear colours like these most often. I'm going to use the disco eyes section. So it does say the green is meant to prime. Now I'm a bit scared of priming my eyelids with like a emerald green glitter. As you can see, I've got my eyes primed with the Tarte Shape Tape that I always use, and then my brows just filled in with the Benefit Brow Pencil in shade 5. I did look on her YouTube channel and she does use the palette a different way. She actually uses the blue all over the eyelid, then uses that top colour to like as a pop of colour, and then just smokes it out with the darker one. I think I'm going to do that because I'm really scared of priming my lid with that glitter shade, I'm not going to lie. I don't want this video to already be over before it's begun. Okay, let's zoom you in. Oh, that's zoomed in. Okay. I'm going to go in with this shade, which is actually the shade 2 Enhance on the Disco Eyes section. It's on the back as well, if you're confused. So yeah, I'm just going to use my Zoeva Luxe Crease Brush at the 228. And I'm literally just going to dust it all over my eyelid. Obviously, if you're not into using primer, you don't have to. I have very oily eyelids, so I like to use a concealer as primer. But this fluffy brush isn't going to pack too much of the blue on, but I just want to blend it into my crease. And a little bit higher because I have hooded eyelids. I'm just going to put it literally all over. All the people that work at Charlotte Tilbury are probably being like, oh my god, what is she doing? This one's my Anastasia A12 brush. And I'm just gonna smoke out the edges a little bit more. I think as well I'm gonna pack on a little bit more of the blue with a smaller brush. This is the Luxe Petite Crease Brush 231 by Zoeva. That's better. Then I'm gonna go with that Disco Eyes number 3 Smoke shade. I'm gonna use the same brush. I feel like this colour's like, it's not black, but it's like a really deep, it's either a deep green or a deep blue, but I think it's more on the green side. Ooh, it's pretty though. That looks nice. I don't think a lot of people are used to using these shimmery shades all over the eye. Like you have to be quite careful. I'm gonna use the prime shade at the top with my finger. So I'm just taking my ring finger, I'm pushing that on the front section. This is nice though for like a 3-step smoky eye. Charlotte's just a bit of a genius. No one ever likes using pop like glittery shades all over the eye, but she's just gone and done it. Okay, so I've finished the look on both eyes, as you can see. So I've only got 3 colours on the eye from the disco section. So I actually really like these colours. The glitter is quite sparkly. Obviously you can like spray your brush or something if you really want it to like pop, but I'm actually quite happy with how glittery it is now. I'm just going to be finishing off the eyes now, so I'm just going to use my FELINE Kohl pencil from MAC, and then I'm just going to take this Studio London flat brush, and I'm just going to use that smoke shade again under the eye. I think I'm just going to take a little bit more of that prime shade in the disco section. And this is with the Zoeva 237 detail shader brush, just for the inner corners. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and finish off the rest of my face and then I'll be back. So I've just lined my lips with MAC Cork lip liner. Charlotte Tilbury Hepburn Honey on the lips, which is like my favorite warm, peachy nude. I think I broke it though, it keeps wobbling. Along with the iconic palette that came out, we've also got the Latex Love Long Lasting Intense Lip Gloss that gives you instant latex lips. So this is the packaging, and it's got the instant icon little lips there as well. This is in the shade Belle du Soir. Is like a really light nude. I think this might be the lightest one they do. Comes with this little doe foot applicator. It's slightly bent. I don't know if it's meant to be like that or if mine's just like that. And I'm just gonna finish off my lips with this because these are limited edition as well, so. Has a bit of a smell to it. Don't really know what that smell is though, not gonna lie. It's quite a thick consistency. That's a really nice colour though, like I just love nude. This is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed the video. So my final thoughts on this palette, I do really like it. If you're a Charlotte fan, it's definitely going to be one of those collector's items that you want to pick up. Especially like the colours in it, a lot of them are quite wearable, especially if you like obviously your glitter. But this actually turned out really nice considering there's no matte shades at all on my eyes. I feel like I kind of ruined the look with these eyelashes because they're a little bit too big and this one's like doing its own thing. But regardless, I am quite happy that I've got this palette. It kind of pushed me to do something I wouldn't normally do. And obviously you can use this palette any which way that you want to. As for the latex lip, I mean, there's cheaper lip glosses out there. The smell is quite overpowering. If they didn't have this colour, I probably wouldn't have picked any of them up because the other colours are just a bit too colourful for me. I just like nude. If I'm going to wear lip gloss, it's going to be nude. I'm not going to wear pink. They do have like red colours, more berry colours as well. So if you love a glossy lip with colour, then feel free to check it out. I'll leave all the prices of the products below and the colours. Overall, I'm quite happy with what I've bought. I think I chose wisely. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you in my next one.